Good evening, and welcome to spring.
Good evening.
And it's been a couple weeks since I streamed. It's been a little busy here. There's been a lot going on. Seasonal allergies have had me down, but we're streaming tonight because it's been a while, and I got more Lego to build with y'all. So let's go ahead. Today, I thought we would do something a little bit different. We're returning to Lego City today because Lego City has food trucks now, and for a long time, the people of Lego City have been hungry, and today we can finally help them take care of that. So, camera. As you can see here, I have two Lego City food trucks. I have the burger truck and the slushy truck, and we're going to build these two today. And if you look at the boxes, I discovered something interesting. They actually have the exact same piece count, which I thought was kind of interesting. I mean, I knew they had similar piece counts. I didn't realize till I got them that they're actually the same piece count. So we're going to build the burger truck first, and then we'll build the slushy truck so they can wash down their burgers with something sweet. So let's not waste too much time talking tonight because I don't have much to talk about. We'll start here with the burger truck. And let me pull up the instructions.
Let me pull up the instructions.
So we have here, and this set you'll notice actually has two instruction books. We build the truck in the first book. We build the base of the truck, and then in the second book we actually build the burger stand module. So this truck can actually be used um, with different modules to be different things if you want to make your own custom shaped food trucks. That's pretty cool. I also appreciate this thing they've been doing where they've been separating out the instruction books when a build is modular so that friends can build together. That's pretty cool when they do that. Obviously, it doesn't work for single structure builds, but for a lot of builds where the build is made up of different things, they've been splitting up the instruction books so that friends can build together. So here's one more look at the box. Here's the back of the box showing how you can take the burger stand off of the back of the truck. And let's go ahead and open this up and get started. So when I open the box, so there's actually just two numbered bags here. We're gonna obviously start with bag number one. And that's interesting. The two separate instruction books aren't actually the same size physically. But let's go ahead and set these aside because, as you know, I work with the PDF instructions. And as always, I have here my tool in case we need it. I hardly ever use it, but I pull out for all these streams just in case. So let's go ahead and get into here's the manual for the first part, the truck itself. Did I? Hold on. It doesn't look like... No sticker sheet came out with that. So the flames on this truck must be a print. Interesting. So yeah, it says to open bag one, and then we can build the burger chest. So let's go ahead and do that. Opening a bag is the cringiest part of these Lego streams for me, because it's the most likely part of the process where something might roll off the table. And there's enough colors here, there's enough different colors here that it's not going to be too hard piece diving, I don't think. Alright, so Burger Chef, we need to find the black pants. And then there's a torso. It looks like this two faces. So we have a neutral face, and then really happy face. I think we'll go with really happy face. And then there's a hat hair combo thing here, like this. And it shows her holding a fork. There we go. Let's get the fork into her hand. So here's our Burger Chef. And she's got a cool torso print with that apron, burger apron. And she's got a cool hat hair combo going on and holding a fork. All right, let's sit her down to watch the truck get built. That can only be this piece right here. And then it looks like we put up this tile in the middle of the piece. It would be awesome if this really was prints instead of stickers. Especially at the cheap price point of this set. And actually, I think it is prints, because I actually have this tile staring at me. That's the flame effect we saw in the picture. So yeah, no stickers. I'm loving this set already. I have a really special set planned for Earth Week next week, but other than that, I think that's the end of my Lego budget for the month. I'm trying to secure one more Speed Champions car before the month is out, because I want to finish that collection by summer if I can. I think the other set, the Slushy truck, is just one instruction book. And there are these cool brackets that go on here and start to give us some shaping. That's an interesting piece right there. It's a plate with a cutout on it. I always have to drop at least one piece during every build. Okay, let's move her a little forward. She's not exactly watching the build because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. I wonder what the point of having that hole in the tile was if we're just covering over it. Sometimes things in these instructions don't make a lot of sense. Like, so we've got a nice little truck chassis going on here. It doesn't look like much yet, but we're definitely coming along quickly on this one. Okay, and now we get our first sub-assembly going on. All right, how is that lining up? Like that, okay. Sorry, I did that off camera. The majority of my Lego budget is going to be going towards the Speed Champions collection for the next few months. However, it's good to get something else once in a while. Okay, so here we have our printed fire tiles that are going on this step. There, that's what they look like. And then these just go on the sides of the truck like this. It's cool that they're prints and not stickers. Okay, that's an interestingly shaped piece. I don't think I've used these before. Oh, I see. With this smooth surface here, with studs on either side, that will allow you to hold on modules, but be able to separate them easily. So it looks like the designers did intend for people to be building their own food truck modules to go with this truck base. We might have to do that sometime. Did I do some? Oh yeah, that is a weirdly shaped piece. Okay, I understand what's going on here. So now we get these other brackets on the front. And then we have to do another sub-assembly here. And yeah, these are tiny pieces, so my fat fingers are getting in the way of a good view. That's to be expected when we stream Lego. And then this section attaches to the front of those brackets like this. And now we just have to build up the cab area of this truck. Okay, and now we have some big pieces to make up the shaping of the cab itself. Including the classic style opening doors. That's not something you see on vehicles a lot these days, is opening doors. They're not very practical though with modern vehicle, especially with modern Lego vehicle designs. They also won't be secure until we close up the rest of the structure of the cab. And actually, this truck model is coming together pretty quickly. And now we need to put the wheels together, and they're gonna go on like that. picked up an extra tire instead of a wheel there. It would help if I lined them up correctly. And so here we have our cute little truck module here. And in this flat section on the back is where we're actually going to put the burger stand when we build bag 2. And it looks like you can open the door and seat the driver inside. But I think it's easier to just take the top off like I do with all the other vehicles. Yeah. Tight fit in there. But you know what? We don't want to have her inside driving right now. Anyway. Because she's going to go elsewhere in the scene. So let's go ahead and close that up. And there are studs on the back here. So I'll just go ahead and stand her up on the back. And we will temporarily let her stand on the back. Since there's studs, she can actually stand for this next part. Like that. And then we'll set the truck down over here. And out of the way. And since the truck's facing that way, we'll stand her this way. And now, so yeah, we have to go into the other book to get the actual burger stand. So in bag 2, we get this burger customer. Lots of little tiny detail pieces in this one, it looks like, and some more prints. So let's build our man. Oh, he's got a little record print on his shirt. Now he just has the one face. Oh, that's interesting. So here's our burger customer. As you can see on his hairpiece, he's got a hearing aid. They've been including hearing aids on a few of the Lego City minifigures in the last year or so. Lego's been on this kick of promoting disability awareness. They've been doing a lot of that in the Friends reboot as well. That's pretty cool. And since there's exposed studs on the truck, we'll put him up here so he can watch the construction of the burger stand itself as well. And let's go ahead and so it looks like we're building here. A burger accessory. So, yeah, that round plate would be the burger patty itself, which is a darker brown to distinguish it from the bun. And then we get this studded tile, which represents a piece of cheese on top. So this is a cheeseburger we're building here. And then we have this nice round tile. This round tile has a print on it. Oh, wow. Look at the size of this thing. So you take this burger, you put it in the man's hand like that, and this cheeseburger is bigger than his face. When it comes to poorly scaled food, this is about as cool as it gets. That's enough for him to share with several friends. That's all I'm going to say about that. We'll put him back here to watch the build of the rest of the burger stand. So we'll start here with this rounded plate. And most of the stand is in this hamburger bun color. I like food trucks that are shaped like the food that they sell. You don't see that around here too much in real life. But when you see food trucks in cartoons, you see it all the time. And I like that. Okay, interesting. So now we have all these decorative bits around the edge of the stand, representing fake lettuce. It's not real lettuce because this is the stand, not a burger itself, but and then we get this brick over here like this. Okay, so interesting. It doesn't look like this build is actually symmetrical. There's a little tiny printed tile with what looks like a register print on there. Here. That's what that tile looks like. It looks like it's the register. So yeah, definitely not a symmetric build, this thing. So then we have here this, and then we have another printed tile, which looks like a dial of some sort. So that's what that tile looks like in the corner there. It's some kind of dial. Okay, and it looks like okay, some kind of red pump here. And then some more of these lettuce bits. Or I should say some more shaping for the lettuce bits. There should be one more of those somewhere. Found it. And then we have some red bits. I'm guessing this is to represent a slice of tomato on our big fake burger statue stand shelf thing. Okay, so that's why it's not symmetrical, because we have this door here. That's how the driver enters the back to cook the burgers. The door is unstable until we close off the model, though. So then we have these black panels on the sides here. And then, of course, open from the front. Purple, interesting. I'm guessing these pieces represent a slice of onion. I generally don't like onion on my burger, but what I do like on my burger is an onion ring. Oh, you know what I just realized? You know what I just realized? That little red thing we put on, that's supposed to be a bottle of ketchup. And then we have a layer of burger colored bricks around the top of the stand like this. So yeah, the door is a little more secure now, and I can safely open it. And it looks like here's the layer of cheese for our big giant burger. Hold on a second, I just noticed something. This instruction book is using the typical little kid style piece guides where it's showing each individual piece instead of the types of pieces and the numbers. I just checked the box and this is actually a 5+ set, so it makes sense. And the 4, 5, and I think 6+ sets, instead of showing you the piece and the number by it, they show you a printing for each individual piece. I didn't notice that in the first book, but definitely noticed that here. And so with this set, Lego's pushing a lot of inclusivity stuff. It's pushing its ability to be understood by young little kids. It's pushing the disabilities with the hearing aid, and it's pushing the build with friends. The idea of building with friends by giving you 2 separate instruction books. So this set really is pushing a lot of Lego's agendas. I appreciate that. Okay, so it says to set that aside. So we start here with this. And now I guess we're building the top bun for the burger stand. In a regular Lego instruction book that's geared for like the 8+, they this bun would have been built up in like half as many pages and steps. They even included seeds for the top bun of the burger sculpture. Oh, the spare bits bag is going to get an extra register piece, it looks like. So this goes on top like this. And you can see it's only very lightly studded on top. That's a thing they do so you can easily remove the roof for access to the inside to put people in there. And now we just got to put the burger sign together. And that's what this printed tile looks like. That's a pretty sign. I like that. And that just goes over the stand like this on these clips. Oh, and look, you can fold it down to close up shop like that. And when it's time to open shop, you open it up and you have a nice sign. So now, let's put the burger chef inside. And while kids can probably get her in through that tiny door, I'm gonna pop the roof off and do things the easy way. So I'm gonna put her inside behind the counter. And then we'll put this back on top. So there she is. And we can go ahead and pop this on the back of the truck like this. And there's our burger stand. Cute little build there. And here's our burger customer with his oversized cheeseburger. Oh, and I didn't push that tile on all the way. There, it's better. He can't even stand up, that cheeseburger is so big. Let's see if I can figure out a way to balance him. He balances like that, he's going to topple over. Oh. Let me attach him to the studs on top so we can set the burger truck aside. That's not where he's going to go for the display. That's just so I could get him out of the way. Here's our burger truck. And I'm going to set this off the table, because we still have another whole food truck to build here. We have here the Slushy van. Now this truck isn't shaped like the Slushy, but it's got a big Slushy on top. So it kind of has that same effect. So bag one, we get the Slushy vendor, it looks like. And this build looks like it's all using the same instruction book. So there's bag one, there's bag two, there's there's a little shred of cardboard there. This one does have a sticker sheet, but it looks like not a lot of stickers. It looks like 5 stickers, and most of them are pretty big. So we should be able to line these up without too much difficulty. And here's the one instruction book for this one, which, as you know, we do not need. So I'll set it aside over here. And let's go ahead and open bag 1. And bag 1, it looks like our vendor is wearing a penguin costume. I'm getting CMF vibes. I'm getting CMF vibes from this guy. The collectible minifigures series has been doing a lot of people in various costumes. Okay, so let's legs, torso, and that's not the right torso piece for this guy. Oh wait, it looks like both of the characters are in this bag. We just have the one on this page. I think we want to give him this head. So yeah, he just has the one head. So he gets a penguin cap, like that. And then we're supposed to build a little Slushy. And put it in his hand. So there's our penguin Slushy vendor. It's kind of a cute look. And of course, we have to seat him so that he doesn't fall. And then on this page, it shows us building the child. And the child, we cannot sit down because child legs are not jointed. And the kid has smiley face or surprised face. And I'm going to go with surprised face for this, because you'll see once we build the Slushy. Let's put her hair on. Let's get her Slushy put together. You can see how big the cup is compared with her face. That's a pretty big Slushy for a kid this age. And let's line up the face a little bit straighter. And actually, let's see what the arrangement looks like with the smiley face. They're both pretty cute. I think we'll go with the surprised face. I think it goes with that hairstyle a little bit better. And Lego kids can't sit, unfortunately, so we'll just have to leave her as is. As we begin building we start to put pieces together for the chassis of the van itself. These aren't the only food truck sets they have. There are other sets with food trucks. I think there's a couple food trucks and friends. I know there's a hot dog one. I think there's pizza trucks and ice cream trucks that are part of bigger city sets that are like whole city streets with some buildings and stuff. But I figured these two were a good place to start for standalone food trucks. These are some beautiful light blues you got going on here. It looks like this instructions is also doing that thing with the showing each individual piece. I remember way back in the days of classic Lego, back in the 90s, when sets, when the instructions didn't do that thing where in the corner where it shows you the pieces, and you kind of had to do a search and find through each page to see what was added. And some of the pages had a lot of pieces added because the instruction books were smaller than with fewer total steps because they were doing more in each step. I tried to build some of those in computer Lego last year. It is kind of a pain working through old style instructions. But it's got its charms too. Found it. So it looks like this truck is just going to be one solid truck without separate modules, where the stand is attached to the cab. Excuse me. It's always cool putting the wheel arches on because that's when the wheel arches go on is when it starts to look the general shape of an actual vehicle. These vehicle designs are definitely way simpler than the Speed Champions cars that you're used to seeing on this channel. And even the cartoonish Bowser car was quite a bit more detailed than this. We did do the gaming truck. That had some complexity to it. So yeah, we have a special set for Earth Day, and then there will probably be one more Speed Champion set before the month is out. And that's really my Lego budget for the rest of the month, unfortunately. It'll be a little while before we have solid Lego content again. Since I'm not doing Lego for Star Wars anymore, because I needed to slash my Lego budget, so I'm not doing Star Wars Day. I'm going to do games instead for Star Wars Day. So because I'm not doing that, there should be some budget cleared up to do at least a few cars in May. And maybe one thing that isn't cars. But I really want to focus on getting my Speed Champions collection completed. I have 8 cards in hand, as you know, which means I have 28 left to collect. There's 7 more 2-packs, and there's 14, I think, singles. Okay, so now it has us putting brackets on this front end. And then we do a sub-assembly here. Okay. These are the cartoon eye prints on the tiles. I wonder what we're making. I want to make sure that the prints line up with each other. Good enough. Let's move on. And then we get this orange piece. Oh, wow. You know what's going on here? He's decorated the grill section of his vehicle to look like a penguin face to go with the theme of his slushies. And why is it not lining up? There we go. Like that. And now we just gotta put these 1x1 slopes on to represent the headlights. This is a colorful set. So that's what that front section looks like with a penguin face and the lights attached. Now let's keep going. And of course that whole section just slipped off. It's not secured yet. We have to put more pieces on top of it to secure it. You know, these guys are in the way. Let's set them over here. They won't be as in the way over here. As you can see, we have our first bit of non-symmetry going on. I was going to stream last night, but I was exhausted after Temple. Like I said, because of the spring allergies, I haven't been feeling well the last couple weeks. But today's Saturday, which meant I had no commitments. So today was a perfect day to work in the stream. Okay, that looks like some more shaping for the penguin over here. And then we get a steering wheel. And that backs up against the bar like that. And then it looks like we have classic style vehicle hinge doors as well. Well, not really hinges, but the swivel doors. Obviously, I'm not going to try to operate them until they're secure. That was a nice catch there. I almost yeeted a piece off the table, but I caught it. Alright, so here's what the truck looks like halfway through the build. You can see where the driver's section is, and you can see in the back where the stand is going to be. And there's the front of the truck, and the rest of the truck doesn't really have much body yet. So let's go ahead and open bag 2. It looks like there's some big chunky pieces in bag 2. I think that some of those are going to be where the detail is going to be. Alright, so we're starting with a hinge. We need to find the hinge. There it is. And that goes behind the door like that. Here's this piece. So this makes the seat back. And then I need this piece. Interesting. There's some interesting non-symmetry going on here with the front of the cab. This isn't the stand area. So you would think that would be a little more symmetrical, this part, but it's not. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out, of course. So we have a hinge going this way on this side, and this side has a bar hinge attachment spot. So we'll see what's meant to go on here. And here's a little window piece separating the cab section from the stand section. Yeah, I think the notches are pointing this way. All right, it's time for our first sticker that goes on this panel, and it looks like it's the number 3 sticker. So if I come here, it's actually 6 stickers because there's 2 matching number 3 stickers here. So here it looks like a menu board. These are the different fruits. These are the different fruit flavors that the Slushy van has available. Looks like strawberries, blueberries, apple, and grape. That's a nice selection of flavors. I wonder if you can get them mixed, because that would be epic. I like me some fruit slushies, but it's not quite the season for them yet. So yeah, it looks like this is going to be the bar counter here. It looks like we have another round of the bar club attachment hinge going on. And this plate here. So now we put on another layer of window for the stand here. And then an actual transparent window next to the open window like that. So this is how we have the stand front lining up so far. So an open window and then a transparent closed window. Interesting what we're doing here. Are we making, it looks like we're making some kind of light bar with this. And that goes on the back like that. So yeah, we made a light bar for the back. And now we get on our next piece of sticker, which goes on this panel. And this will be the penguin. This will be the penguin logo. That's a cool sticker. We'll stick this one on the back like that. That's where it goes. And then we have another sticker for the license plate. Now, with license sets, when Lego does the license plate, they try and make it the actual license plate of whatever the license is. But in Lego City, which is Lego's in-house brand, when they do license plates, the license plate number is usually the set number, like it is here. It says SV60384. That's 60384 is the set number, and I think SV means slushy van. And that'll just go on these 2 studs we have right here. And that's probably my worst license plate placement job ever. I don't think I can fix it without totally ruining its look. But I will make one attempt to fix it. It's a little better, but I think I messed up the corner of the sticker. It's still not perfect, but I don't want to mess with it anymore. Give me one moment. Okay. All right. So now we got to do some more of that. We got to do some more of that. Those placements with the bar clip, the bar hinge things. It'll be interesting to see what these bar hinges end up being used for. You'll also notice that the whole back side, the whole back wall of the stand area is still open. Looks like we're still lining up some of the structure of the vehicle here. The kid keeps falling over. She must be too excited. Another layer of window. Let's see. Oh, it's in this tray. Oh, I see what's going to happen here. This is going to be a sliding window. I don't want to play with it too much until, yeah, this piece is going to secure it on its track. I think. Yeah, so if we put this piece down over it like that. And look. We now have a sliding window. That's a cool trick. I didn't even know that this van had that feature. That's a pretty cool feature. So he can close up shop when he's going to take a drive. All right, let's keep going because there's still a whole back side of the van to put together. Okay, oh, you know what we're building now? It looks like we're building the drink machine. These bricks with the attached bars. It looks like these are little fountains for the juices. Like that. We'll just let her take a nap. But yeah, it looks like these are going to be the fountains for the juices. In fact, I know they are because look at this step. We're putting transparent colored bricks on top of this thing. That one's supposed to go on that side. And then we have the ingot tiles to top off these juice tanks. So this goes in the back like this, facing into the working area like that. That's how the drink machine gets placed in. That's a pretty cool look for the juice tanks. I like that. And now we get the other panel with the other copy of the menu piece. The menu sticker, I should say. The stickers in this set aren't too bad. It's not like the gaming truck, which had a lot of stickers. And some really big stickers at that. And Speed Champions gets a lot of stickers too. So as far as stickers are concerned, tonight was actually a nice little break. Yeah, we had a few stickers on here, but nothing too terrible. So it looks like we're doing a sub-assembly for the window on this side of the truck. I may look into getting some more of Lego City stuff. The Lego City sets have been really colorful recently. So it looks like on this side, it's just the plain windows. The windows do not move on this side. Oh, I see what this window is going to do. Oh, I see. So the window goes on this side of the truck like this. And that's what this hinge is for. Oh, I see what it's doing. In universe, this side of the van is meant to be permanently shut. However, in the model, it's on this hinge so that you can open it up so you can manipulate the driver inside and stand them up in the serving area, because human fingers can't really get through that roof easily, nor can you put them in through the functional window side. That's actually, I think it's pretty cool that the designers gave us that option. Anyway, so now we gotta secure that hinge. So by putting this on top like this, the door is secure and we can open it now. And now we gotta point it back this way. And we need to start putting in the top details. I think that's how it's meant to go. And then we get another one of these over here, over the tanks like that. And it looks like on this side, just straight. That must be for detailing effects, I guess. Okay, so yeah. The door is secure now. Or I should say, the window hinge is secure now. And now we got some purple bits going. Okay. This truck does have an interesting color scheme. I like it. The black mixed with the neon brights. I mean, that's a cool effect. The gaming truck did this kind of color scheme too, with the black mixed with neon brights. And I think there's a few other city sets that also have a similar color scheme with black against neon bright. It's a beautiful look. And you can see this set is doing what the other set did as well. There's very few studs on here, so the roof can actually be lifted up for access inside. But I think I may just try and use the back door for that once this is put together. Okay, so now I have to do... so now we got this big chunky canopy piece. And this big chunky canopy piece is going to get stickers on it, on the sides, to round out the Slushy logo details. So I have to put the other sticker on the other side. And then, so this is what this piece looks like. It's a big canopy piece, and it's got a Slushy logo on each side. And this just goes over the top of the front of the truck like this, rounding out the shape there. And like all modern Lego canopies, it's meant to be able to be taken off so you can get inside and put the driver in. Okay, all right. It looks like we're building a big sculpture of a cup of slushy. That's what these transparent blue cylinder pieces are supposed to be, I think. Then we get this clear dome piece on top. Let's line it up so it attaches. Okay, I see what we're doing here. We're building an arm for it to be attached to the top of the van. Interesting. No, that's not an arm. That's a straw. This bit here is how it's going to attach to the top of the van. And it rotates freely on this hinge brick, and the hinge brick itself snaps onto this hinge here, and so it goes up one click, and here we have a nice little slushy here on top of the van. That's a cool effect. That's a pretty cute how they made the straw as well. And of course, what vehicle, the slushy van can't actually go serve its clients without its wheels. So let's put wheels together. One more wheel, and then this slushy van will be ready for service. So yeah, it shows you can take the top off to put the driver in, or you can put him inside. So let's tape the people. Let's move these over. And now let's open up the back and put him inside the van. So let's stand him over the bar. In front of the window like this. What fell? Something fell. He dropped his slushy. Now you know why. Window's in the way. But actually the window's on the outside of that bar, so let's just put his hand up so that it doesn't get in the way. And let's try to put him inside again. And actually, let's open the top like it was meant to so I can have full access. There he goes. He's in now. So let's close up the van. And now, with him inside, we can open the window and he's ready to serve. And here's one last look with it open so you can see the drink machine one last time. And there he is, ready to serve. So let's put him down. And we'll take out the other truck. Oh, I didn't give you a 360 of this one. So yeah, 2 food trucks ready for business. You can't really see the people inside. I can't do this that effectively. But let's turn off the instructions window. And let's do, alright. So yeah, there's a look of the person inside the burger truck, and one more look of the penguin vendor inside the slushy truck, because you can't see them with these up. And then I guess we can pretend this is like a father and daughter getting snacks. At least for purposes of having these two trucks next to each other and them being the customers. And you can see all the spare bits these two trucks had. I'll log them to the spare parts bag later. So yeah, somehow we finished this in an hour and a half. Those builds went a lot quicker than I anticipated. But it's cool. We'll have more Lego next week for Earth Day. And then that one's going to be probably the biggest set on the channel. In terms of single day piece count, the Mario stream I did last month might actually have it beat, but it'll be close, I think, in terms of total piece count. So here we have our two food trucks, the burger truck, the slushy van, and let's see if we have an exit raid. I'm trying to see who to raid. Give me a moment. So I have a couple options tonight. Let's see here. You know what? Brett's on. We have to go to Brett. He's doing his Saturday night drunken gaming session that he does. But yeah, he's a close friend of the family, Brett the Breton, so that's where we're gonna go tonight. This was a fun pair of builds, and I will see you soon. Have a good night. Oh, did I misspell that? Let's try that again. Okay, we got the right setup. All right. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon.
Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. It's not COVID. I tested and everything. I got negative, but so if I'm coughing a little bit more than usual, that's why. It's the eclipse. It gave him the COVID.